This is Android Basics, in which we bring you up to date on the things that you should know to use your Android phone.
And now we turn to Android Basics, and Google has released the latest beta of Android 14, which is beta 4.1. Warren, is there anything noteworthy in this release that you've spotted?
Well, so as always, there are, a lot of fixes. And so there were in total 34 fixes that came through to the 4.1. Of course, the one that I'm most interested in has to do with those of us who are blind. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but, those of us running the beta, you notice that when you unlock your screen, it says screen lock, and then a few seconds later says screen unlock. So that's one of the issues that got fixed, and I think that's fix number 15. Apart from that, though, some of the things are things that affected everyone else, but there are in total, I counted about 11 fixes for both the tablet and the Pixel Fold combined, and that's brings up to the 34 fixes.
This is odd, though, isn't it, Warren? Normally, these point releases don't have that many fixes in them, do they?
No, and the reason I think is, frankly, let's be honest with each other. Google, we love you, but I think that Android 14 has been a total bust. It's absolutely bonkers, absolute nonsense, if you ask me.
I think this is their way of cramming in a beta 5 before the release candidate.
You know what?
Just calling it 4.1.
You know what? I'm afraid that when the final release is out, we will still observe a lot of bugs. This is my fear.
Should they have called it beta 4. Oops? Because they've fixed all these things they should have fixed in 4.
I wish they did, because you know what? Yesterday, within 10 minutes, mine rebooted. I was working on a Google Rewards app and it crashed. The second one, I don't remember what app I was working on, and it also crashed. So we still have some problems, and I don't think that they will ever fix this before they finally push it out sometime next month.
So I think the first developer preview was the best, and then things really went downhill from there.
That is true. That was the best. If they had just left it at developer preview 1, I think we probably have a better iteration.
That's so funny. It's usually the reverse. Usually that it's a mess at first, and then it gets better. But they want to do things differently, I guess. Mix it up.
Well, except that a lot of the features aren't introduced at DP1 stage, are they? They roll them out at beta, so they expose some of the framework stuff at DP1, and the interface features they don't do at DP1, which will be why that happened, won't it?
So is spontaneous rebooting a new feature now?
Well, I think it punishes Warren for being so grasping. So if any Google rewards or things like his nose in the trough, like snouting around, and it should reboot on him for that.
Yeah, it's good to reboot every once in a while. This way, you don't have to do it yourself.
And it keeps him real. The grasper.
But it kind of makes me mad when I'm working on something, though. And
like grasping. Like grasping. Yeah, it will.
No, actually, the Pixel has the Fisher-Price memory, so it says, let's just clear out the memory before something happens.
Memory dumps. Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah. It's like, but it's Google we're talking about, right? They usually do things right and then they miss it. Honestly, that's what's been happening lately, I guess. So
dump on it, my dear. Dump on it. Dump on it.
I have to.
Yeah, but I don't think that outside of that we have anything significant. And but you guys watch out to see if you're hearing device locked when you unlock your device. But that I noticed has been fixed for me, so something to watch out for.
And you can still enroll in the beta, and the link is in the show notes.